Okay, welcome back to get ready for game night. Running through Last Will. This is round 3. Just to recap, the green player currently has a total of $39 remaining, or pounds, and the red player has a total of 44 pounds remaining. I've brought out all the new cards here, and the green player is the start player, so they'll be setting the turn order. So let's take a look at the cards that we're going to be working with here. All right, well, we've got the Wild Party. The Wild Party allows you to, for a single action, you can depreciate 3 times. You could depreciate the same property 3 times or 3 different properties once, however you want. So that's a one-time card 3 times. The School Chum here, that one, when you activate him, whenever you draw your cards after setting turn order, you get to draw 2 additional cards. We have the Old Friend, again, just gets you 1 extra action per turn. We have a Townhouse, which has plenty of depreciation, so that in combination with the Wild Party might be a nice combo. The Gentleman's Club, basically you can just spend £5 to go to the Gentleman's Club. We have another School Chum. This one works in a similar way, except with this School Chum, you will draw 3 companion cards when you draw your cards. So let's start the round. All right, green player, he's going to block someone. Oh, I should back up. I played something incorrectly in the last video. Let's zoom in on the orange player here, red player. I keep going back and forth. I activated the coachman, saying that that would mean I could pay $2. That is incorrect. What the coachman does is, if you ever play an event card that has the coach symbol, as long as this guy's in play, you can pay an extra $2 to activate that. So actually, the red player needs to gain $2 back because I cheated. So, let's take a look at turn order. Green player, first he gets to block something. And I think the green player is gonna want a lot of actions. And he knows the red player is also gonna want a lot of actions. So he'll block. Right there. Red player, he wants plenty of actions. Doesn't really need cards. I think he likes the cards he has. So he's going to go there. And he's going to block. Because he knows the green player wants actions. He'll block up the 3 action space, leaving the green player with, yeah, he's probably going to want to control the market, so he'll go first there. All right. So first the yellow or the red player, he gets to draw cards. He does not draw any. Green player, he's going to draw 2 cards. So we'll just say that, oh, he's going to start wanting some of these event cards. He'll just draw 2 of them. And we've got the theater and a carriage ride. All right. So, green player gets to go first. Let's take a look at his board. All right, he gained 2 actions. Oh, geez, we skipped the errand boys. Let's go back there. All right. He is going to send an errand boy. I think he wants to sell his townhouse. So what he's going to do is he is going to manipulate the market. And he is going to manipulate the market so that when he sells his townhouse, he wants it to be worth almost nothing. So he's going to do that. He's eventually going to want to sell his farm as well. So maybe he'll do that. There you go. Red player, he needs to send out an errand boy. The red player, he may want to get some horses to get his farm working. So, yeah, he, I think, is going to go all the way down here, and he just wants that wild card. Because he definitely wants a horse. Back to the green. Green player, you know what, just for the sake of teaching you guys, he's going to send his errand boy to the theater, so he just basically pays $2. Goodbye. And finally, the red player with his final errand boy. Yeah, why not? Let's go to the gentleman's club. All right, now let's start taking actions. All right, so the green player gained 2 actions from his turn order, but he'll activate the old friend to get up to 3. This turn, he very much would like to activate his farm because it's fully loaded. So for an action, he'll activate the farm, costing him $7. So 10 goes away, 3 comes back. Now, does he want to activate his townhouse? I think he wants to sell his townhouse because the market is primed for that. And I have to double check. Does selling a property count as an action? Let's see. Yep, it does. You have to use an action to sell a property. So he'll go ahead and use an action, and he will sell the townhouse. Current value is 13, but because he manipulated the market, it's only worth 10. So that goes away, opening up another slot for him, and he gains $10. So that was not a bad investment. He bought it for, I think, 18 and sold it for 10. So that was a pretty good loss there. He's got 1 action left, and with that action, actually, you know what he's going to do? We're going to go in the Wayback Machine and say that we're going to put our training ground out here. We're going to say we did that before we activated the farm. That was our final action to get that training ground out there. And then when we activated the farm, we got to pay an additional $1 for the farm plus an additional $1 because there's a dog there. So $2 more goes away. And that leaves him with the steward, the theater, and a carriage ride for a future turn. So let's go over here. Take a look at what the red player wants to do. Well, the red player gained 3 actions from the turn order, and then the old friend gets activated, giving him a total of 4. And let's see. So we're for 4 actions. Let's see, we could do the steward and the training ground, and put the horse in the farm, and then activate the farm. That would be a nice combo there. So, action number 1, putting out the steward, so that costs us 1 action. The steward allows us to activate the farm once without costing an action, but we're not going to do it yet because for another action we want to activate our training ground, and we're going to put it way up here on our extra board. The training ground will allow us to, when we activate a farm that has a horse on it, we can pay an extra $2. So that was another action to get that out there. Next action, we're going to take this wild card that we picked up, discard it, and say that it's a horse, and put that horse out on our farm. That costs an action. Now, since the steward says we can activate our farm without an action, we're just going to activate it. And that costs us 5 because we have a horse, but then the training ground pushes it up to 7. So that was a really nice combo there. $7. There's a 10 gone. We'll take 3 back. And I can't remember if I took all my actions or not. There's a gentleman's club out there, but we don't have a place to put it yet. So maybe on a future turn. So for our last action, we will simply activate our standing reservation, and because we have our chef with us, that'll cost us $2 more. Again, no carriage ride symbols to make the coachman worthwhile, but that was a nice combo for the red player. Had an action left, or no, activating that was the last one, I believe. Doesn't matter, there's really nothing else he can do. So that'll end round 3. So we'll be moving on to round 4, and red player will be going first.